Hello and welcome to Wonder. My name is Pascal and I'm going to show you in a few minutes how to use Wonder, and I have some good news for you up front. It's going to be quick because Wonder is really easy to use. We're going to start. How do you communicate on Wonder? You have two different modes. One is the conversation mode and the other one is the broadcasting mode. Conversation means your guests can move around freely and choose their conversation partners. The broadcasting mode means a speaker or several speakers talk to the entire audience at once. We're going to start with the conversation mode, as this one is the heart piece of our platform. Alright, so here you see a room, just as you know it from your own after setting it up. And this avatar here, this is myself. And let's start from the perspective as a guest. How do you move around? It's really straightforward. You just click anywhere in this space and your avatar is going to follow the cursor. You click and hold. Don't try to drag it somehow. Just click and hold anywhere where you want to go. And now we have Andrew over there, and I'm interested to talk to him. How do I go about this? I simply walk up to him. As soon as our avatars are close enough, the bubble is gonna form, and here we go. We see Andrew. Hi there.
Hi.
So anyone can join us now. Up to 15 people can join our conversation group, so it's really flexible. In case we want to have a private conversation, we just lock it up here on the top right. By default it's open though, so that you have this flexible self-organization of the group into different conversation groups. As soon as I'm done with my conversation with Andrew, I simply walk out. Bye bye. Here we go, and this is it. Like, this is basically everything a guest needs to understand to use this product. And you probably get the association we're building here. It's just like an offline venue where people navigate their social interactions by space, by approaching someone and by walking away. This is the association we're building, and this is why it's really easy to understand for anyone who also saw this tool for the first time. But we have some other ways for people to make it easier to get the best out of the product. So one other way of interacting is I could hover my mouse over the avatar of Andrew. I see his name, I see the icebreaker question, I see his answer. The icebreaker question is fully under your control as a host. I could message him or I can invite him to a circle. If I invite him to a circle, I don't have to walk over. If he accepts, this conversation bubble forms immediately. Great. So another way how to navigate the space is through the participants list. So here I could just hover over Andrew. I see where he is. Especially useful when you have like hundreds of people in the room. You have a chat, you can talk to everyone in this room, you can talk to someone privately or in the circle. Very popular for people to share links or email addresses, LinkedIn information, etc. And this is basically the perspective of a guest. Now, let's move over to you as a host. And there, this second mode of communication becomes very relevant, which is the broadcasting mode. As soon as we start the broadcast, no one in this room can communicate with each other anymore. All group conversations are being paused, and the only person visible is the broadcaster, which is me right now. I can also do a screen share to hold a presentation, and I can have other broadcasters joining. Up to 6 people can broadcast simultaneously. Then we could hold a panel discussion, for example. Just make sure that every broadcaster gets the host password, because they need to authenticate as a host before they can start a broadcast. Alright, so let's go to the next topic, which is how do you customize your space. And there you have two very powerful features, which is the room background and the room area. So let's have a look how we set them up. This entire background here is an image, and you are fully under control what you want to show there. It's simply, you can upload this image right through this button here, and you can choose another image, make sure that the format is right, also make sure that it's not too distracting from the main interaction happening in the center here. And here we go, we have a new background, very different mood, very different style. You know best what works for your event or your gathering. You can also incorporate some corporate design, or you can put logos of your organization or sponsors into it. You can basically leave your imagination free rein. Like, the visual appearance is fully under your control. Besides that, we have the room areas, and they are very handy to give the room some structure, to give people an idea where they could go in order to find like-minded people. You add one by simply adding a title. Here we have like mobility. I simply click on save, and in a few minutes it will pop up. Here we go, 4 room areas. All right, so next we have some other great stuff I would like to share with you. Let's start with the icebreaker question. We mentioned it really quick before. This is the one that shows up here. They're a great way to give people some initial topic to pick up on for a conversation. So we would advise you use it. You can simply go into the icebreaker section within the settings, set it up. Besides that, you can protect your room with a guest password. It's a mobile, universal password. So simply enter it, save it, and everyone who clicks the link has to provide the password first before they're able to enter. Now let's say you've set up the background, you set up the room areas, the icebreaker question, the guest password, you're ready to invite your guest. How do you do that? Super easy. You click this button here, or you just go up here into the URL and you copy it and send it out by your preferred email tool or by a ticketing tool. For your guests, it will be super easy to access. They don't need to install anything or download. They just click this link in their browser and they're in your event or gathering. Super straightforward. If you need more than one room for any reason, you can just go on our website and create another room. So you have a second URL, or you can do 10, 50, hundreds of rooms, whatever you see fit. Simply create them over our website. All right, so this is it from my side for now. I hope this was helpful for you. In case you have any other questions, please visit our help center. We have more than 100 articles that describe all the little nitty little details of the product. Feel free to check it out, and I hope you have a lot of fun preparing your event and then hosting your event, and have good luck with this.